Morning from Truth. Can you handle it? On Facebook. There's been a subject that's been on my mind for the past several days. From time to time, I've written articles on Facebook concerning our election and different areas of life. But one I think that's really important today to me is time is running out. Wake up out of our slumber. And time, my friends, is running out. People in Washington, people overseas, people all over the world may not realize it, but it soon will be the Lord's returning. People had better wake up, my friends. We read in 2 Thessalonians 2, 11 and 12, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Verse 12, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. My friends, unrighteousness by many today is declared good, false. We had better wake up and smell the good roses that Christ has planted for us to see. We don't have long to make our minds up on serving Him. And I don't particularly like to get into the argument of in the political realm, but what God says supersedes anything any candidate or any officer, president or whoever may say. It's, my friend, it's not the candidate who can, or anybody who can open their mouth the widest. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth. The only truth is God's holy word. And this is where I'm coming from. Men's hearts are failing them because of fear. Why? It's because of what's coming upon this earth, and even here in America today. People cannot see the truth. They're delusionalized by false doctrines. They're delusionalized by what one candidate says. One candidate can call another a liar, and it doesn't seem to bother them. But my friends, we'd better wake up and see the truth. I cannot tell you who to vote for, but if you are a true Christian, you should know. We also read in 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 5. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And brother, believe me, they have come to America. Verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Get that? Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Now I know many of you that's on my friends list will say, well, this certain candidate for president is telling the truth. And well, let me ask you this question, friend. Would you want that same candidate to get in front of your children and use the same language he uses? Would you be proud of him then? I don't think so. We don't need a man in Washington, D.C. like that. But most of all, we need Jesus in our heart. But if we put the wrong man in there, we can't blame God. We can't blame politicians. We have to blame ourselves. Verse 3. without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. And what's happening in America now? We despise the truth. We despise the good. We don't want to see the good. What's wrong with America? My friends, time is running out. We don't have all day and all night to think about it. We better be on our straight and narrow path now. Verse 4, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. People would rather go to a ball game. They'd rather go to a movie. They'd rather go gambling than they had to serve God. You know, my friend, people want to believe everything that Donald Trump says. I didn't want to really call his name, but I'm going to call it. But they seem to want to believe every word that comes out of his mouth. But my friend, Jesus was rejected. He was despised by many. Why don't people believe him? They cannot seem to believe God's holy word, but they want to believe everything that pops out of Trump's mouth. My friends, I'm going to tell you, we better wake up. We're in a slumber. And verse 5, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. My friends, we better wake up, get out of our slumber. Time is running out. And I pray so hard every day that my friends, even the ones on Facebook, will see the light. I love everyone. I do not hate anyone. I want to see all my friends, and even all my enemies, go to heaven. So y'all have a blessed day, and thank you very much.